Well, the boulders that mysteriously appeared on a San Francisco street meant to drive away homeless tents and crime have been trucked away by the city. The rocks remained on Clinton Park in the Castro district for weeks, where KPIX 5's Wilson Walker says no matter what their take, neighbors saw a symbol of a city gone wrong.
Took about 30 minutes to haul those boulders away this morning. They are gone, but the city says something will eventually take their place.
You know, the rocks are a symbol of what's going on in the city, the rising frustration of the residents, and a problem that seems to be intractable.
If San Francisco did need a symbol for the seemingly endless Sisyphean struggle unfolding on city streets, well, here were the rocks. Installed by residents of Clinton Park, they quickly became a lightning rod for criticism.
To do this, to put these boulders here, is not the San Francisco way. We're more accepting, and that's not right.
The criticism, it turned out, had even become threatening.
That is true. They were getting emails, some kind of bullying.
So the neighbors behind the rocks asked the city to put them in storage, and the city obliged. Today, the director of public works took an unequivocal stand with those neighbors and their rocks. He says a stronger, more permanent solution for this street is in the works.
The sidewalks are not places for people to camp, or they're not places for people to sell drugs. And so we really feel very proud of the neighbors, and we'll support them in any way we can.
The director is referencing the complaints filed by neighbors, hundreds, they say, about tents that served as drug operations.
I think the people that are upset about this and moving the rocks in a way are sort of blaming the victims. You know, they make complaints, and the same issues, same problems keep happening over and over again.
So the rocks are also something of a San Francisco Rorschach, allowing residents to project their own thoughts on the issue at large. But even among those who disagree on the rocks, there is a shared sense that this episode, if nothing else, shows patience in the city is wearing out.
That's a last-ditch attempt. That's a desperate attempt, and there's got to be something better.
Frustration. I think, you know, there's frustration on this street and throughout the city.
So what might the new anti-tent installations look like? No answer for that yet, but Public Works says those conversations and the planning for it with the neighbors is already underway. In San Francisco, Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.
The rocks are being stored at a city facility, but it's unclear what will become of them or exactly who they belong to.